Hello and welcome to Edin Revit tutorials. Creating window tutorial series continues. In this tutorial I would like to show you how to create window panel nested family, but before that let's remember what we did in previous tutorial. In previous tutorial we created window frame nested family. As you can remember, this is going to be a complex window family that's made from different parts of nested families. And our frame with parameters that we are going to need for creating projects is ready. And in this tutorial, we are going to create a window panel family. Now, as you can see here, I marked our new panel with red, and we are starting with creating window panel family. We are opening a new family, a new generic family, which we will in the end change to window family. All our nested families are going to be window families. As you can remember, if you watch a previous tutorial, here we have two reference plan. One shows left and right view, and one shows back and front view. Now, before starting, I would like to show you how our parameters that we are going to create are changing our family. Here we have panel thickness and panel height. As you can see, the changes are visible. We will change it to standard dimensions, and we are going to have parameter for panel material. Okay. And now I will show you the parameter for opening directions, how it works. We will open the legends and floor plan. Actually, we can try from 3D here, but the floor plan is better because we can see changes in the for operating directions in floor plan and in the legends at the same time. Now we are going to have parameter with values, changing the values in the parameter. We changed the opening directions, and this is the most important parameter to solving problem between family in the project and the family in the legends. As you can remember, we had mismatch problem between legends and project. Now, as you can see, by changing the values in this parameter, we change the opening directions. Okay, now we have this type of opening, and this is the fix parameter for fixed glass panel. Okay, now we will see the hand for opening directions together with opening directions, and yes, you can see it on the left right side I'm trying to put this family as simple as possible, because when we add more details, it's going bigger and make our computer slower. That's why I'm going to use only simple forms for this family. Okay, now we will open the new generic family. Okay, as you can remember, we in the previous tutorial I spoke about this reference to reference plane. One shows families right and left view, and the other shows the front and back view. Now we will change the project units from millimeters to centimeter, and we will add two reference plan, and we will add, now we adding the dimensions and make them equal, so changes on the family are going to be symmetrical. The change going to happen on the both sides symmetrically. Okay, now we will add parameter for our panel white. Okay, we will name it as panel white, and that's it. We will just check if it's how it works. Okay, it works good. Now we will make preparations. First of all, we will make preparation like in the previous tutorial. We will prepare our family with reference plans and parameters, and then we will go to create model of this nested family. Now we add two reference plan more for the thickness of our panel. This panel have its frame. This is thickness of panel frame. Panel thickness. Okay, just to check how it's work. It's great. Now we will add the parameter for height of the frame of this panel. We added reference plane, and on the other side symmetrically we are going to have one same parameter more. We will name it as panel X parameter. Okay, you can name it as whatever you like. The important thing is to create a system of parameters which we will going to use at the end of this series of tutorials. Now we will add two reference plan more for thickness of glass. In this part here we are going to add glass, and to make modeling easier we will add this unchangeable parameters. That's why I locked it, just to make it like this. Okay, I locked it because if you wish, you can add the thickness of glass, but in this family I didn't need parameter like that, so I will do it. I'll make it unchangeable. Now we are on the front view, and we will add the parameter for height of this panel family. We will make one reference plane in the middle of this panel family in case we need the align something to the middle of this panel. You will see later we will add a handle for this window, and our reference plan that we add and in the middle, as you can see, we'll use it at that time. Okay, this is our height parameter, panel height, great. And here we will add the panel X parameter for panel framing. Okay. At the top we add one parameter more, it's good. All right. Now we can start with modeling our panel. We will use extrusion tool. Like we did in the previous tutorial, we will lock these lines to the reference plan, so changes that we are going to make on reference plan follow to the extrusion model. The extrusion model will follow these changes. For example, let's try to change the white. Okay, it's good. It's working great. As you could see, the changes follow the reference plans. We will align this part of the extrusion to the height reference plan. Okay. Now we will with void we will cut the unnecessary parts. Okay, the same method we are going to use here. We will lock the lines to the reference plans, and on the view we will going to do the same. Okay, we will align it and lock it. All right, if we try to move this void, we will get the warning that something is wrong. Okay, now we will make the new order of our parameters, and we will try if they work. As you can see, or all changes we now that I'm doing now are visible in the 3D view. Everything works great. Okay, the panel X parameter, okay, it's good. Now we will make changes like they were before. Okay. Now we will add our glass using extrusion tool. We will lock the lines to the reference plans we make before. This is only for presentation of the warning we get before. For example, For example, now I will edit one more time. If I try to move this line here, we will get the warning. And just one more time. Okay. In this case, I want to undo the constraint. Okay. In this case too, because our glass is going to be thinner than it was before, and now it's great now. Okay. We can we can click OK, just to align it in the view also. And everything is perfect. We will add parameters for material of glass and for material of panel frame. Okay. This is one parameter. And now we will create a parameter for glass. Now we have parameters, material parameters for glass and frame of the panel. Okay. We will now one more time check how our parameters works. It's great. As you can see, they works perfectly. They work perfectly. All right. Okay, let's be 210. Okay, it's good. All right. Now we will change our family from generic to window family, and we will save it. Okay, we will name it now. All right. And our panel nested family is ready almost. What left? The most important thing for our window families, opening directions parameter. Now we will draw the opening directions that we are going to need in our projects. This is going to be one opening directions, and we will create one parameter for this. Okay, we will give name to this parameter. Here we will use yes no parameter. That is parameter which makes family visible or not visible. Okay, this parameter is ready. Now we will go to this parameter and turn it off, and we will open the preview. Why we did that? The reason is we are going to add more parameters, more annotation lines, more detailed lines for opening directions, and they are going to override one another. In that case, we will get a confusion which parameter, which line is for which parameter. So we will every parameter, every new parameter we are going to add, we will turn it on. In that way, it's going to be easier. It's going to be easier for us to create these parameters. All right, this is one more. Okay, we will name it. All right. 2. Okay, this is ready too. We will turn it off. And as you can see, it disappears. In the preview, we can see it clearly. This is third parameter. Okay, this is going to be right opening. Okay, we will turn it off. Now we will create right opening 2. That means it has 2 ways of openings. All right. Now we will name it right opening 2. Okay, and we will turn it off. Okay. Now we will add the parameter with hand on the top of the window. Okay. As you know, every country has its standards for opening directions of the window. For example, in Europe, we're using different type. In America, they use different type. Even in the Europe, the countries has its own standards. So you can modify it very easily by your standards in your country. Okay. Okay, you can see how they works. Later we will add the parameter which I showed you in the start of this tutorial, where we are going to change, where we will make changes on the window opening directions only by changing the values in that parameter. Every number is going to be one opening way. Okay, this is fix glass parameter. All right, it's ready too. As you can see, when we turn off the preview, all lines are visible, and if we hadn't this opportunity to use to turn off the lines, it's going to be very confusing. Now we are going on floor plan, and we will add the symbols lines for opening directions in the floor plan too. So when we turn on any opening directions, it will appear in the floor plan also. Oh, this was very okay. It's how it's working. It's working great. All right. Now we will add the parameters. Okay, here we are going to use preview. Okay, as you can see, it disappear because the parameter is turned off. Okay, there, this is left opening tool. All right, it's great. It works great. This is the opening, right opening. Okay. All right. Now we will have right opening 2. And now we'll add a parameter for this. Okay. This is great. All right. Now what's left? As you can see, our opening directions are visible. Now we are going to 3D view. And here we are going to need, we will save it. Please don't forget to save your projects because Revit doesn't have autosave. If something goes wrong, all your model disappear. From this family, this is family I did before. We will going to use this handle here. This is a family by face, and we are going to use this handle for opening directions. You will see by changing the values, the handle is going to appear or disappear, depends on the way of opening. Now we will add the reference plan. We will align our handle to this reference plan. We are going to need one to the top and one reference plan to the depth of the window. Okay. We will lock it. As you could see, we make all these equal. Okay, and now I'll show how to align and lock this handle family to our reference plans. So every change to the reference plans will appear in this handle family. This handle family is going to follow the changes on the reference plan. Okay, we will align these two. After we finish this, we are going to add parameters which we already made. We just will add the parameters to the handles. Okay, this is going to be all right. Preview is needed. Because we are going to have one handle more in this place, in the same place here. Okay. All right. The handle disappears because our parameters are turned off. All right. One more. I align them horizontally and vertically. So when we make changes, these handles are going to follow the parameter changes vertically and horizontally at the same time. Okay. This one left, we will name it like this. As you can remember, the names of the important thing is to create a system of names, because we are going to use them in the end when we will join when we will using the parameters create one complex family. So it's important to know which parameter is showing the what it shows in the family. Okay, one more left on this part here. For example, when we create the balcony doors on this, we are going to have examples in the project when we need only upper handle, only till opening, but when it's balcony door, it's too high to put it on the top. In that case, we are going to have a handle on the right or left side of the window. So we are going to add two parameters more. Okay. Here it is. We will align it and lock it to the reference plans so it follow the changes on the reference plans. And that's it. Okay, just to change the opening way. All right, this one is ready too. This is also ready. We will add the parameter. Okay. As you can see, when we turn off the preview, all family parts are visible. And as you can see, there is a lot of a lot of lines and handles here. Okay, we will save it one more time, and we will add the parameter. First of all, we will make order between these parameters in this way, moving them on up or down. All right. And after this, we are going to create a parameter, one single parameter, where we will changing the values in that parameter. We will make the opening directions that we need in the project. Okay, this is going to be this parameter. All right, opening. We will call it opening. And now with simple formulas, we will add numbers to our opening directions parameters from 1 to 9, and changing the numbers in the parameters from above, from opening parameters. The opening direction is going to appear on our panel. As you can see, now we are going to use copy paste shortcut. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, all right, this one is ready. 7. Now this is 8. It's going to be 8 and 9. Fix is going to be last. All right, and now we will see how it works. We will open the preview and we will go to the parameter we just now created. Now changing the values, the opening directions appears on the panel. Isn't it great? Now, as I said, this is most important parameter for solving the mismatch between families in project and in legends. As you can see, it's very simple. It's very simple parameter. Okay, that's why I call this family complex family, but created in the simple way. All right, everything works great. And this is fixed glass panel. If we write the number greater than 9, the opening directions will disappear. All right, now we will see our, as you can see, our family is going to be something like that. This is the panel nested family. And just one more time to show you from the 3D view how our handles is going to appear and disappear, how the changes are going to how handles. I'm sorry, my English sometimes is very bad. The changes that we are going to make here will affect the panel in this way. Handles appears or disappears when we turn off and turn on the values in this parameter here. Okay, all right, this was from top, this is from below, from bottom of the window, this is left and right. Okay, right, and fix. In this situation there is no handle. All right, that's it for this family. here. That's all for this tutorial, and just to show you our project family. And okay, this is, we'll close this one. And in the next tutorial we are going to create decorative moldings on the window panel family. Yes, that's what we are going to do in the next tutorial. That's all for this one. Please don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you have any questions, you can write them in the comments below. I will answer as soon as possible. And till the next tutorial.